Right. And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream here on the RSG channel with your boy Ranger J 1999. Welcome you into another RSG lunch stream, the stream where we hang out with you wonderful and amazing folks, do stuff in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, and bring you something entertaining and fun to listen to help you get through your workday. Wherever you are, what time it is, it doesn't really matter. We're here to get you through the doldrums of the workday and discuss the things that we love most, Star Wars and the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Welcome to a Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. That's right, boys and girls. It's Taco Tuesday. And you know what that means? Nothing. It just means it's Taco Tuesday. Now, you can enjoy delicious taco, whatnot, any day of the week. But we celebrate the greatness of the taco on Taco Tuesdays here at RSG. And how do we do that? We do mini Ross reviews. And you know how that goes. If you want any help with your account, all you gotta do is pop your ally code in, a couple things you need help with, and we will take a look at it. And by we, I mean me, and give you the best answer we can. I'm sure the chat will look to and go, oh my. So there's that. If you have any questions, pop those in. You know, put the word question for any extra question, comment, or statement. There's a pecking order to Taco Tuesdays, but you know, usually it doesn't really come into play. But if it does, anybody that's a Patreon goes before anybody else. Anybody that donates to the Taco Fund goes before anybody else. But I always do, everybody. If you can, I know times are tough out there. I'll look at your stuff. You don't have to do anything else for it. If you want to throw a tip in the old taco jar, then feel free and say thanks. If not, that's okay too. Subs are always appreciated. Super chats are always appreciated. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all this stuff. And then the last thing is, you know the deal. Give your greeting. Say hi to me. Say hi to all the other skewers. I'd like to shout out everybody here and say thank you for watching. You can be watching anything else right now. You're not. You're watching this. I'm not sure why you are. So yes, do that. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. Now, YouTubers are lurker channel. We got a lot of good lurkers in there, and that's mainly because you know, they're at work. They can't do Twitch, and they gotta have some way to listen to RSG, and they're over there lurking. If they can give their greeting, they will. But if not, then that's okay. I don't want them to get in trouble, but they can at least listen on the YouTube. So that's why we dual stream. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to a Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Hey, Jesus Dominguez. Speaking of that, says lurking. God damn. You're goddamn. Keep that lurking mentality going. Bazinga, good Navy man there. Showing how smart the Navy is by putting first. F-R-I-R-S-T. Makes sense. Hello, Bazinga. Let me do my, let's do, that, copy this, hold on to your potatoes. I'm just creating the magic. And then we'll pin that. Oh my God, look at me. Look at Ranger coming in hard and heavy. We've done it. We've done it. I've got the messages in there. Now I can say that I did stuff and things. All right. Not much going on in the game. It is chill week, especially for me. We ended up doing Hoth TB, which is fantastic because yeah. we'll yeah. And then yeah, we got Conquest going on right now. I'm already in Sector 3. Yeah. So yeah, doing the stuff and things and things and stuff and stuff and things and things and stuff. Where's my stamina on? I did a lot of team stuff yesterday. Not good. Not good at all. So maybe we'll do a little Conquest here in a little bit, but the big thing that we're gonna see today, if I can get that those last stars on that goddamn error night thingy. Ugh. We've got everything but Sector 4. I'm hoping that Disguise Clone Trooper makes a big deal. We'll see if it does. I don't have faith. We'll see if we can get we can beat it, just if we can get the perfect 3 stars. We shall see, my friends. Yes. We will see if I can do it. Now, the other ones, we got lucky after hundreds of attempts. We got it at 3 stars. So, yes. Oh, by the way, if anybody does buy me a taco or donates, that money goes to the Ranger J 1999 charity stuff that he does for his costuming things that he does for the kids. If you want to donate to that, feel free. You can buy me a taco, a margarita, whatever. No big whoop. But if you do, just make sure you go clink clink. And I will do either the violete or the chile. And yeah. Kimmy says, good afternoon, Skiers and Ranger, and happy Taco Tuesday, everyone. Happy Taco Tuesday, Kimmy, baby. Hit me, Kimmy, one more time. Oh, baby, baby. Hello, Kimmy. Kimmy's hard at work. She's professional lurkers over there on the YouTubes. Yes. Ninja lurker, as the kids say in the streets. Yes. So yeah, there's not a lot of going on in the game. We're kind of chill. We won our GAC. And so yes, GAC was okie dokie. The big thing for me this week, and I'll do it this weekend, is really well, let me see. I don't know how much mats I have. We got to get another cron for I think we try to I could re-roll this and see if I can get let's see what we get here first. Let's do this. We got to take these up anyway. Let's see. We're gonna do. We want a nice clone little shard here. Rebel fighters. And I'm gonna keep that because that's the 10% one. Let's see if we can get a nice little Castian one or a Bodhi one. We'll go back and do the other one. Oh, I need more. Oh, I can get more. Oh, shit. All right, let's see if we can get a nice list. Yes, working and listening. That's right, kid. Let's see if I can get a nice little Rebel. Luthen, I don't need that one. Ah, Christ. All right. What do we got? Bodhi. I'm gonna go with Zabodi. We already have Saul, we already have Luthen. Alright, so we got that one done. Okay, he's the pilot. Alright, we got that one. Let's see if we can get a nice little it's a tank revive. We want to work on that. Let us see if we can get, what do we want on oh, we'll start with the 15%. Oh, hello, Roar. I didn't see you there, my friend. Hello, good to see you. Oh, Felder Reagan's joined us as well. Oh, delicious. So, hello, Ranger and Skiers. Hello, Felder Reagan. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons join us as well. Good. Yes, good. So we got the Bodhi one, which we could put on a Radis team. Yeah, we can do that. I think that'll be kind of creamy. Let's see here. We do want to get a Techron. That's the one we want. We want a Techron. We want a clone Trooper 6 here. Rebel Fighter, lick my ass. All right. All right, I'm gonna go for it again. I'm going for skewers. Let's see if we can do this. Really? All right, we'll have to wait. But I will get that up and running. Sorry, so we got Bodhi. We can throw that on the Radis team. And then I think we can get Tech, right? Then we should be good to go for a Tech would be Fiend. So we'll get Tech. Then I think we're good. We don't really need anything else. Got Dooku and everybody else that we need. I either want a Cassian or Bodhi, but I think we'll go Bodhi for Rogue One. It'll be nice. Radis and everybody else, it'll be nice. He's the pilot, and we'll do that. Hermit Fulgrim with a hoo-hoo! That's right, tacos indeed, Hermit Fulgrim. That's right. Hope everybody enjoys a delicious taco. And if you want to get Ranger Taco, you can do that here. If you want a Ross review, you know what to do. If you want to, I mean, Chewy's, it's all coming together. I hate this new word open. Or half my shit is. What? Alright, now they've got the goddamn phone thing sort of working. Still be. You can always change that later. I think revive prompt would be good. And I got 2 and see if we can get it on. And then we'll make, once I get one of the clone troopers, that's all I care about. Here comes George Z coming down the lane. Says, love that. Evo! Our good Canadian friend up there with our fellow Canadian and RSG skewers up there with the other mother mushroom people of Nova Scotia and Vulcans up there. It's hello from San Diego there, eh? That's right, that's Jedi. Jedi rules are good San Diego lads. It's Happy Taco Tuesday and Skull as always. Hope everyone's having a great day. I had surgery on both my big toes yesterday for ingrown toenails. So I'm gonna have a fun next 8 weeks. That sounds not fun, Evo. Oh lordy, that sounds painful. Good God in heaven. Well, I'm glad that you got that squared away, Evo. Yes, what else 73 is not, can't hear, but it's here, so that's something at least. Everyone say hello, Sith account, Sith data keeper. Yeah, it's actually been the hill. I've got most of that done. There's a leak on the hill that I gotta go fix this week, but I gotta get the front finished. So I'll get that done. I got some projects this week that I'm going to be working on. May miss like a Wednesday day stream or something, so so I can get this shit taken care of. So yeah, this will be the week to do it. No GAC, this thing that make sure I can get some stuff done. Hello, Supper from the land of fish and chips. Oh, good show, boy. Good to see you, Top. Good to see you, friend. Oh yes, quite happy. Listen, I'm using the Sawcron no on there, and I'm gonna have a Bodhi one for the goddamn Wadis. I know you're listening. No, you heard me. The pain nearly as bad as it was just after the numbing wore off. Now it's just more of a minor annoyance. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm a psychopath. If I start getting an ingrown nail, I just go in there, cut it, and rip it out myself. But I'm an idiot, so. Sup, since I officially changed Martin on our little boy, it's okay. Bro, still often says no scores. Just yes, quite good, boy. Good show, Chop. In his natural environment, the supper makes changes to his SLK. Be more faster. Yeah, speed and offense and health. That's what you want in that SLKR. But my new philosophy is wherever Ezra goes, that's where our SLKR goes. And it seemed to work out for us pretty damn well. And of course, we'll get our goodies today from GAC, so that'll be fabulous. And we're going to see about this Night Era event. I'll be with you guys today till then, and we're going to work on it. And then tonight I'll be back with the ladies, the lovely Desi Jingle Schnurf and Ouchie Dumpling, the goddess herself, as we play some more Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, it's pretty good. Sopper, yeah. Again, it's just about mods and rolling mods, and you know, it's an endless saga of modding rolls and stuff. Now I checked mod depression earlier, and it was poopy. I don't know if we have any mods. Let me look here real quick. I don't think we do, but I might have some from the event yesterday. I didn't check. Let's look. Might get some mod depression in. We are going to get some mod depression in. All right, first one does not have potency. And it didn't hit speed, so it's dead to us. It can go away and never be spoken of again. This one's not looking any good either. So, double fail. Mod depression living up to its name. Let's see what happens if we get double rewards from that. I won't be too upset. If they did fix it, okay. It was only meant to ever be just one time, but if that's not the case, then, you know. It was fun while it lasted. Yeah, even then you calibrate and then you start moving mods around and stuff. I gotta look at my SLKR. What's his speed right at? 576, good enough. Sure. Getting more speed out of these suckers. He's good. He's got that good offense and health on him. Yes, that is a very good point from Weddle 73. You do want your SLKR to be in the 570 range so you can outspeed them Leias and them Ezras and all that other stuff. Sopper says, I'm enjoying my new Bo, Catan, and Conquest. What a powerhouse team. There you are. Awesome. I told you guys. Two teams I'm very, very impressed with. Balin and Bo are, as legendaries, are just top notch. And then, you know, the whole Ufu team has been really fun. We're having a lot of fun. Now we'll go over 5v5 eventually next week. Once I get all my datacrons in place and stuff, I'll get with What Else 73. Nola will probably be up my ass, which he should be, about which teams we should put down and stuff like that. So yeah. Use Bodhi on a Saw team. Shame on you. He's not wrong. I'd like to have him for the rogue ones. I want to roll another crown. Yeah, I mean, Bo, she can take on a lot of shit. So can Balin. They're not the best teams for defense, but as for offensive teams and 3s and 5s, they're disgusting. What is the 5th for what? Currently OG Mando since in Conquest V doesn't work. No, you want ideally it's Bo, IG, Paz, original Bo Katan, and then Bam or Armor. Jacob CT5555 designation. Yes. Good clean designation. Says I've never seen 1 billion credits. Well, I haven't really to spend it on. I mean, I'm hoarding. I'm a hoarder, Jacob, because even with my hoarding tendencies, it's a never-ending saga, bro. Now I could take some of these characters up, but we're not until for charity and stuff. Eventually, I just have a few more left to take up to Relic, but don't use them. So why would I waste the materials? I got Relic 9s to do. You know what I'm saying, Jacob? I got some Relic. We just did 6 Relic 9s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and the last few characters. So now Lord Vader was something I meant to do, but yeah. And we're gonna be taking up Disguise, Clone Trooper, here Relic 9 eventually. Not right now. He only needs to be Relic 5. There's no rush on that. For the raid, I'll be taking him to 9. Credits are not my issue. Card are not my issue. Signa data is always an issue. God, that and that's for mod slicing and stuff. I just can't get enough. It's just it's not fun. It's not good. It's not good, clean, wholesome family fun. I hate it. Don't worry, Jacob. Every time you get ahead on something, there's something else biting you in the ass in this game that's keeping you from. I mean, if I could hoard the signal data and stuff like I do credits and stuff, oh, you bet I would. That's right, Jacob. You're newer to the game, and that's understandable. It'll take you a while, but I mean, if you stick with it, you do your stuff, you do your dailies, you participate, it'll all translate over to where you'll be there too. I'm a day one player, so you can't look at something like mine and my account and stuff and go, oh my God. Yeah, you're only at 2.6 million, and that makes total sense. You're only 2.6. You're going to have totally different paradigm than I do about the game and what you're working on. So, yeah, you just keep on trucking there, brother. Yes, you do want OG Bow for the extra recovery. It's very nice. And then the 5th is optional. Bam is really, really good on that. And Armor can be too. Armor can be really delicious. Well, you've only been playing a year. I'm coming up on 10. It's a total different world. You know, you've been at it for a year. I've been at it for 10. Thus the difference in GP and credits and stuff like that. A little bit of time lag in between both of our journeys there, Jacob. Yes. Glad to have you here, Jacob. Well, welcome on a Taco Tuesday. Stopper says, I'm almost at 9 million GP. Why be at 9 million GP, Stopper, when we could be at 8 million GP? All right. Chariot, you're on the back burner for now. I'll take you up eventually. Yeah, what was I working on? I think, yeah. We're going to get Disguise Clone Trooper up, and so, yeah. Second half of the year is going to be Machine Gun GL and also Profanity. You're goddamn. Gotta have those goals. But happy Taco Tuesday to everybody. You know, what is the party? He said. It's over 9,000. I will have all pre-Soka GLs. Yay. Oh, wait. I need Zetas. Oh. Well, you better get on that Zeta farm. It's always something, Stopper. You get ahead on some other things, and then you look and you're like, son of a bitch, I gotta get those things right there. I'll tell you what. Never ends. It never ends. This is a resource management game that never ends. You have 500 battle computers. Well, that's a lot of battle computers. Yeah, some stuff you'll easily start getting more and more of, and then some stuff it's just you'll never get ahead. You're never going to get ahead with mod mats because you're constantly rolling with that. And if you're constantly working on your character, signal data is always going to be, and salvage is always going to be. I do Ross reviews. I said do. If you would like a mini Ross review, Jacob, put your ally code in. You're on YouTube, so make sure you put like commas or stars or something in there so it doesn't think you're trying to flash me your phone number. And then give me a couple of things you want me to look at. I can definitely look at it. Hello, Raylock. Says good too for Tuesday, Ranger. Fashions of pickles. Strokers of Wookiees. Drinkers of coffee and eaters of taco. How's Grind Quest going, Ranger? I'm in Sector 3. I'll do some more today. I don't want to bore you guys with details. But we're well on our way, and I've got a lot of these feats almost taken care of. So yeah, we'll get a lot of these done. The Bad Batch and the Light. I mean, all these will. This all be done before all is said and done. So the big feats will be done here in the next day or two, and then just going back through and clean everything up, get Red Crate. That's all right, Sopper. You had a slow start. It happens. You still got 2 whole weeks. 2 weeks to get it done. So yeah. So yeah, I'm in Sector 3. We'll finish Sector 3 into Sector 4 today, and then Sector 4 into Sector 5 tomorrow, and then I'm going to do like I always do is get those mats for a few days in Sector 4, and then next week I'll finish up, because I'll get to Sector 5, be done with it, and then just farm the shit out of the nodes till like next week for GAC, and then last 5 days of Conquest, I just go in and do cleanup on all 5, get everything I need for the Red Crate and stuff. So yeah, we might get that today, Evo, possibly. If not, we'll get it like Thursday or Friday. It could, or maybe it could announce it today with the update being putting them in for next week. So yeah. Now remember, you guys, if you're especially on YouTube, if you put your ally code in and I'm not responding, it could be that I'm just not seeing it because there's the stupid YouTube. Well, I'll take him to Relic 5. I don't have to do it right now. No. He's there. He's the pilot. I'll take him to Relic 5. I just didn't want to do without, without getting the cron. There's no point. Yeah, if you can. But these guys are over there working. They're lurking. Thank you, Lord Megatron, for the call. YouTube is weird. Yeah, I did get at least the alerts working. I don't know about the sound alert. It looks like they're working, so hopefully. I did not, Jacob. Try putting it again and try putting like a comma or spaces in between the numbers. So, yeah. Now, why is that there? That's weird. You guys don't know, yesterday I was late to streaming yesterday because Stream Alerts just completely shit the bed with software. I couldn't get OBS to work, so I had to remove it, and then I started adding it today. So yeah, at least it's playing the sound bin and stuff. It's doing a little thing there, and that's fine. Good day there, NTJ. Anything new? Just I him. Why is that?
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side.
That's not what I want.
Games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming, it's cool, I'm done with you. So
someone do another sound alert.
you gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
It's displaying, but it's displaying on my camera, and I got to figure out why it's doing that. So someone can do another sound alert for me. It's so weird. I am.
You blundering fool!
Okay, so that's.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you flying, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music, I'm saying. I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, yeah. I know that I found somebody else to love me one day, you'll realize the grass ain't green.
That is really strange. Sure. It is a browser. Game. All right, someone do another sound alert. Okay, I know I turned it off. Okay, I turned it off, guys. Hold on. Hey, Caleb Willer. Good to see you, my friend. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something here. Okay, someone do an alert. Just one and one only, please. If I fixed it. There we go. I got it. Perfect. I fixed it. All right. Good day, hello, Caleb Willer. All right, so we should be good now. I said Streamler shit the bed yesterday. Yeah, I got you there. Oh, Jacob, I don't see it. I hate you two for this. Trying to help our good friend Jacob, and it's not letting me. All right. I think that should be working now. We got the sound alerts working, the stream alert elements are working, subs, all that stuff. Doing the best I can, and it's completely shit the bed yesterday. There we go. Okay, it's working. All right, we fixed it. Hey, look at us. Look at us doing stuff and things. All right. I'm trying to figure out how I can help Jacob here because it's not showing it. Yeah, Jacob, you can try like that. Or if you want to, Jacob, just put 3 numbers in at a time. It sucks, but the only way we can do it. I don't. YouTube does this shit, and I can't stand it. I don't have this problem on Twitch. It's just YouTube. You can blame all the people that do the spam and stuff for that. All the riff-raff. There we go. All right, I like this. Now we're getting it, Jacob. Hell yeah. Perfect. We got you. We got you, Jake. Let's make sure that's the correct one. Jacob C2555. I think we found it. Okay, let's see what we got here. I saw Palpatine with Mar Jade and stuff. Oh, not. Someone is going. Someone got the Bad Batch patch. A packet. Hitting Starship. No, but you're working toward it. Looks like it. Okay. We have Bad Batch. Where do you... Look at that. That's pretty creamy. So you have a really good light side team. So that's good. Wow. You have some... You got the Iden team kind of going with Stark, Magma. Okay, so you've got a dark side team and a light side team. That's really nice. You got CLS. Good. You got him up to gear 12. Some Phoenix. You got some Palpy. You got Palpy done. You got Admiral Thrawn done. Nice, nice, nice. I like this. I like this. George Z says, almost 3 million. Almost there. Just a little further. Riffraff you called. No. All right. Permaphone. Snack Attack first time chat says smart early game roster. Yes, I try to do smart early and game rosters. Yeah, before them knows he's part of the riffraff. Got Trey going. I like the Mar Jade's almost done. Are you going for Star Killer here, Jacob, early? If you are, that's fantastic. What are you currently working towards? We got a GR team. You got Padme as a part of that. That's really fantastic. You have your Empire. You got some Geos. I'm sure your ships are looking somewhat... Oh, you're doing pretty well in your ships too. Okay. CLS is up and running. I like that too. Well, I don't know, Snack Attack. It's his first time chat. Dang, I've watched streams before. I don't know. Maybe you're not subbed or you're following, and maybe you've watched, you just didn't hit the follow button. So it's just like, you're new. Welcome. Yeah. Even though you've been here before, you still have that new car smell. I like the Star Killer play, man. I really do. That's really awesome. So Star Killer, definitely. You've already done a lot of the work for it. How much more do you have left on Mara Jade? I know she's a hard node farm. Yeah, so let's definitely get a Star Killer, because that would just be delicious early game for you. I'm that friend Gar sings about. Friends in low places. So yeah, Star Killer for sure. Then where do we want to go with that? Because you're almost getting there. In for the team, you'll want, ideally, the team that I run is any Jedi I will do. Old Ben Jahani tank like that works for that team. Yeah, so you got to get her to 7 stars first, but then you got to get the other guys. But those are Cantina farms, so that shouldn't take you too long. But once you get him in the team, Palpy, Mar Jade, Star Killer, any Jedi. And then light side, you know, Visas is the one you really want, but if you have to use Stick Ray, it works fine. And if you need a tank, you can use Bears on the team. You can use Old Ben on that team. I go with Johanny, but man. Padme should be near, right? What do you mean, Caesar? Oh, hell, Caesar! You have a couple routes you can go here looking at your roster. Oh, to unlock her. Oh, nice. Oh, Queen Amidala of the Nabal. Finally, Caesar is getting results. I don't know about the Revens. What I like about what you've done here is you've got a lot of pieces. So here's a couple of options. If you want to do the Revens, by all means, go for it. You do have CLS done. So longer term goal could be going for Jedi Luke into your 3 GLs of Jabba, which is really good early game, is your first GL. Then Leia JML, right? I like the Palpy play, and you've done a lot of Empire and stuff here, which is really good. The other option is, since you've done some Empire and stuff, eventually you're going to need your meta fleet, which is going to be the first one you should go for is Executor with your bounty hunters and stuff. And it looks like you've done some work on your bounty hunters. Fantastic. So you could go for Executor, work on your bounty hunters next, and get your meta fleet going. Then it's at 2.6, as you're getting closer to 3 million, you need to start thinking GLs, because in another million GP, you're going to start getting into however you want to do it, whether you want to just buy the packs and stuff. You need to start thinking about a GL or two, because you're going to start getting into conquest, things of that nature. So either Jabba, SLKR, something along those lines, so that when you get into conquest, you'll have a lot of good teams on top of that if you were to get a couple GLs to really do a good job clearing conquest. But I think you need to think about a meta fleet, like getting bounty hunters up into whichever GL you really want to go. There you go. I like that. Okay, he's already... See, we're on the same... See, me and Jacob are on the same wavelength, because I already have a GL farming path. It's Jabba Leia Executor. I like it. See, that's brilliant. I have nothing more to teach you, Jacob. My God in heaven, this is a fantastic account. Look at this guy. He's only worked on what he needed to. So if we get Star Killer, and then we get... You got some good, you got Bad Batch, you got your troopers, and then you'll get Jabba, then your bounty hunters, Leia, and Executor. I think you're set, man. You're going to be looking really, really good at around 4 million GP. If you get those guys done before you go into Conquest, even on hard mode, you're still going to get really good rewards, because Jabba can clear anything, and so can Leia. And then Starkiller is really good. You'll have your Bad Batch. You'll have some troopers and stuff. So, yeah. I like this a lot. Very well focused account. I think that is a brilliant strategy there, my friend. I think you've done good work. I think this looks fantastic. This is a very good early game account, working towards very good specific goals. Some really good teams that are going to really pan out for you in the long run, with a good plan for some upper level teams. I'm really digging this, Jacob. I think you've done a really good job. This is fantastic. Because a lot of time I get early game accounts and it's all over the place, right? It's like no rhyme or reason. They're just throwing resources out on the board, right? Yeah. You can never have too much Kyrotech. Save it. Trust me. When you start doing this big stuff, Caleb, yeah, you can absolutely put your ally code in, and then a couple things you want me to look at. But yeah, hoard Kyrotech, because one GL, one legendary can do between 700 and 900 of your Kyrotech, and you're like, where did it all go? You can never have enough Kyrotech, brother. Just yes, until you're ready to use it. Save it, hoard it, because once you start popping some of this bigger stuff, it's going to disappear, and you're going to be like, see, what had happened was I had a lot of Kyrotech, and then it went poopy. Hoard it like it's gold. Every character you take up to Relic 0 is going to take 100 of one of the others. Then on top of that, that's not even including all the newer characters will require your card attack between 300 to 700 additional, depending if it's a legendary or just a marquee kind of character. So it will go by quick. Hoard it like you've never hoarded anything before, Jacob. I think you're doing great. No, you're welcome, Jacob. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I dig it, man. You're doing a really good job. Impressive. Most impressive. All right, Caleb Wheeler wants some help. Now, you don't have to do anything for a mini roster review. There is a pecking order. If you're Patreon, $5 or more, they go first because, well, they pay the bills and support me. Anybody that donates to the Taco Fund, it's linked in the description in the video. If anybody wants to buy me a taco today, because it's Taco Tuesday, and that's the way you guys are. I gave up fighting you guys on that a long time ago. Just donate. You can make me do a shoey or a nasty drinky, and you can get me a taco today. But if you can't, and you need help, like we're about to do, like our good friend Caleb Wheeler, then just put your alley code in, and I'll look at your stuff. You don't have to do anything else. All right, Caleb, let's see what you got going on here, my friend. If that is your real name. And thanks for being here, Jake. Appreciate it, buddy. Good stuff, man. For year end, you're doing very good work. All right, Mr. Coin 911 or 911. All right, 6.6. Ooh. Oh. Oh my. Well, the first thing is your protection is really good, but we need to get that potency up. So make this a potency cross. We need to get JML's potency to 90% or higher. You know, when he E-flexes, does his thing, the actual ability blocks and stuff that he does. Outside of that, you can lose some protection off him for that. So yeah, if you can get a just speed cross with potency. Outside of that, that's fantastic. I just have this thing about JML. I try to just make sure people know. You have Bo-Katanis already? What's your damage on her? Oh, that's fantastic. You have Bo-Katanis. That makes me so happy right now. All right, now, Ray, do you have Ben? Let's look at your Earthly. We need to get Ben. Ben Swgoh. So that's a priority 1. We also would like to put this on your shopping list. Dark Ray, I know, Conquest, all that stuff eventually. So Ben and Dark Ray will make a ginormous difference on those two characters and your team. So those probably not unlocked, but you're working on it, I'm assuming, yes. I'd like to see you do some, I mean, those two characters you definitely need to get. You're working on, I got Executor. I don't mind the profundity play. Let's get Executor higher stars. Round out your bounty hunters for sure. You do have a Leia team, which is really good. So that one's locked in. Jabba's locked in. JML just needs to have that potency cross. Your bow looks great. Makes me very happy. Welcome to the 2%. 2 cycles away from Dark Ray. So that'll really up your SLKR. That's be fantastic. Where are we looking on Ben for Ray? And you got 3rd Swister already too. Wow, you're really killing it, dude. I'd like to get those 2 lifters on those 2 guys because it just makes a huge difference in those GLs and their effectiveness. So 2 cycles from Dark Ray. What about Ben Swgoh? I have another Pokemon. 4 months away from Ben. Okay. Well, put them in your favorites and just as a reminder, anytime you can get improving grounds, whenever you see any of those shards anywhere, just get them best you can. Okay, so we got that. And where do you think your Profundity? You had Admiratus, sure. I like the Profundity play, get a second meta fleet. You have Bow. You have a lot of stuff. You got Inquisitors. It's quite a creamy account. A couple routes you can go here. You have Commander Ahsoka, so after Profundity, since you have Commander Ahsoka there, you need to get JMK. Just go full. I think JMK as your next GL would be the play here. So you can add that as a possibility. So getting the lifters, you've got a lot of good secondary teams here, especially now that you've had the addition of Bow. You're nowhere near sniffing anything else. You got work to do for Starkiller, so he's down the line. Once you get Mara Jade farmed up, that's fine. But you do have the Inquisitors, which is fantastic. Yeah, so the two things, Profundity, and then I would say probably since you have Commander Ahsoka Tano, she's just sitting there. It'll maybe take a little time, but getting JMK here would be really bloody good. Then after JMK and Profundity, I think you need to go back and just do something like Starkiller. Work on something fun, right? Because every time I do someone do a 1 or 2 GL grind, it's nice to go work on something that's not a GL. It's not as stressful. There's less, there's just overall it's just something maybe fun that you might want to work on, Caleb. And I think you can get away with that because you've done a really good job of your secondary teams and the GLs that you do have. But I think JMK would be a great addition to your team. I think Profundity would be a great addition to your team. Getting Ben and Dark Ray for those 2 GLs would make your team even your roster even stronger. And then after that, whatever you want to go for. At that point, you could go for like a Starkiller if you wanted to go do the Ufus for like Malicos, so if he was close. If you wanted to go Mercenaries and go for Balin, that would be a fun team, a secondary team that you could go for. If you wanted to do Gas, you could do Gas as well. Let's see Gas, but back. That's like damage. Yeah. So Gas would definitely be on there if you wanted to go Sith Empire. I'd probably wait Sith Empire until, let's wait on Sith Empire. So those are all really some good options for you. Like I think getting 2 GLs and then working on like say a Gas, an Ufu team, a Starkiller, because that'll give you 6 GLs and a lot of good counters that you could use as well. And I think in like 4 to 5 months, once you get Ben, once you get Dark Ray, you add like Starkiller, Profundity, that kind of stuff. This would be really good. It's a really good job. Highly focused. I love it. Really good. You have a really good balance of other teams that are locked in, like Bow and stuff, and you've got the GLs as well. So I can tell you've done a good job of going back and forth and really developing your roster. But yeah, finish Executor, getting Profundity, that gives you 2 meta fleets. That'll be fantastic for you. This is really good. Again, all I'm going to do, I just gave you some ideas, some suggestions on what you can do and which direction you want to go. But hell, if you just said, you know what, Ranger, I love Night Sisters and I'm going for them, like, you go get those goddamn Night. Yeah, we'll wait. Yeah, wait for Leviathan Sith Empire. You've got a ways to go on that, and that's going to be a bitch. So once you get him undone, you got to remember you got to get his ship too, right? Then we'll start looking at Leviathan. But I think those are. I gave you a few teams and options. Some characters you do need to do, like Ben and stuff, but that'll take time. But let's get JMK. Let's get Profundity. Let's get, those lifters and then do some fun stuff. Starkiller, some of the other teams I mentioned. So, and then in 6 months time, when you're ready you got Malgage, you got a ship, you get at least a lot. Yeah, it's awful. Caleb, trust me, I know, brother. Trust me, I know. It gives me the diarrhea even just mentioning it. So Leviathan's a ways off. Slow farm it when you get there, then we can make a hard shift to it. Don't worry about Darth Rev until then. I'd rather see you get this other stuff in place, and then when you're ready to make the Leviathan run, we'll do all of it together. I can run you through the events and stuff if you need. Revan, Malgus, all that stuff. One big fell swoop, get Leviathan, yes. Ben OZ, can I get a review? You didn't ask nicely. Try again. Of course you can, man. Get linked finish of Caleb here. Is anything else? No, this is really good, dude. Really, really good. And it's just from the modding. Let's get some potency on your JML as well. But other than that, just spot checking some of the modding you have, you're on it. Really good job, man. And if you need any help with modding, anything like that, just message me in Discord. Discord's linked in the description of the videos. This is fantastic. Hey, the Calm Saul over on Twitch. Please. All right, man. Oh, yeah. You have nice manners. I will do it for you. Manners maketh man. Lady Geek. Hey, Lady Geek. What's going on? I didn't even see. Did you say her earlier? I didn't even see Lady Geek. If I missed you, I mean, say shot you. Oh, I'm so sorry, lady. That's right. It's Taco Tuesday. I'm doing mini Ross reviews. You don't have to do anything for it other than put your ally code and stuff in. Now, if you want to tip your old ranger for some tacos today, you know the deal. If not, it's fine. I still look at your stuff. It's all good, but I like tacos. So if you want to donate to the Ranger Taco Fund, you can. I use the Taco Fund for, well, yes, tacos for today, but that's all stuff I do for charity for my Mando costume that I do for children hospital visits and parades and raising money for the ACS and all that stuff. So. But not required. I will help anybody. All right, Ben OZ. Not to be confused with the 80s anime Trans War Z. Let me just take a look at your mod in here. Oh, I like that. See, it looks good. I'm seeing positive things here. SLKR, pretty good speed. Real decent damage. That's looking creamy. Let me see if you got your JML squared away. Nope. All right, we got to remod this. All right, protection good there. Protection good there. What? Missing stuff. The one. Let's turn this into. Why is your? That doesn't make sense. No, he's relic 7, but you have protection. What in the hell? Maybe when you get into relic 8, 9, that'll flip. Yeah, the only change I would say, let's make this a potency cross. That is really strange how your protection is not. Oh, no. Holy shit! Snack attack. Where did that come from? Holy shit! Snack attack with $100 super ched. Holy shit! Thank you, my friend. Yes, I do have good local tacos here. Thank you, Snack Attack. I don't know where that came from. Wow. Thank you. Holy shit. Sorry, I was locked in on this, changing this potency cross, and then I looked over, something flashed, and I was like, oh God. Holy shit. Thank you. That is very kind. Yeah, I've been partnered with the ACS for many years. We've raised over $100,000 just for the ACS. We've done a lot of other charities and stuff related to cancer and other things, but just for the ACS, just what we did until Tiltify has been $100,000. Hell yeah, get that man a cigar. Jesus Christ, Snack Attack. That is weird, Benno. I don't know why that is. But yeah, let's get some potency there. And then, yeah, if we can get him to 9, that'll probably flip the script on your protection. So yeah, if we get like protection and maybe your your diamond, that might help too. I don't know. That's really weird. I was looking like, well, it's all protection. Why is that not working? So I guess it flips when you get them to relic 8 and 9. I guess the percentages with the protection, because you get major increase, especially at 9 with your protection. That could be why. I mean, the other side, the potency, everything else looks great on him. But yeah, thank you, Snack Attack. Yeah, but so one of the things I do, besides, we raise money all year for the ACS, and then on top of that, everything I get from Twitch and things like that nature, Twitch goes for setting things up so we can go to MegaCon. And we're at MegaCon, we get stuff that we get autographed from like all the Star Wars, like, you know, Ashley Eckstein and Hayden and Ewan and, you know, all that stuff. I've been in many parades, Caleb Wheeler. Yeah, I've done quite a few as the Mandalorian. What the fuck is happening? What is going on? Snack, who are you? What the fuck is going on? Snack Attack just donated a $400 super chat. Holy shit! Well, the real question is, how big is your oil empire, Snack Attack? I've met GLD before. He does the same shit. Sorry, Benos. I'm just in shock right now. I'll get to your stuff here. I'm just dying here right now. Holy shit! Thank you, Snack Attack. Yes, I've done children's hospital visits. I've done lots of parades and stuff. But yeah, I've got the fully decked out Beskar Mando costume that I use that for. So like, I mean, let's just say I had to raise $5,000 for that thing. That's how expensive that is for all the pieces. But it's the real authentic Beskar Mando costume. I can put a picture up here in a second. I gotta find it. She did something! Jesus! Holy shit! I don't think we've ever had something that big. I've got $100 super chats before, but $400? Fucking hell! Sorry I'm cussing, but I don't know what to do with myself. Snack Attack, you want a hug? Kisses? I mean, you want a massage? I need a massage. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. That's insane. God. Usually people just go to the Taco Fun link up there and make me drink a lot of alcohol. Snack Attack said, fuck that, I'm just doing super chats. Thank you, I don't have to drink any nasty alcohol. Makes me want to take down the pinned message now, because Snack Attack gets that, I could be in big trouble here with all the shoeies and shit he could be making me drink right now. Actually, I think I'm taking that down. Snack Attack, don't go there. Oh, lordy. Holy shit. What is happening today? You don't need a massage? Well, you've permanently, whatever you need, brother. Just find the Discord, message me. I got you for the rest of your life, brother. That is insanely generous. Holy shit. I don't even know. Words are hard right now. Sorry, Ben. I will eventually get back to you, brother. I'm just in shock. What is going on? Well, the least I can do is pull up a picture of me in the Mando costume. Our good friend Snacky. Let me find it real quick. Oh my god, I cannot. What is... I'm not allowed, Caleb. I do have bourbon that I'll drink and stuff, Caleb, but that's unlike, you know, Scribbles, who I'm always with, that gets the nice stuff. I inherited from Heinzie, the former content creator, the Shuey tradition, and people, because of all this other stuff I've done for charity, like Ghost Peppers, things of that nature, they like to see me drink nasty stuff. If you can't see behind me, I've got Foster's, and then if you go to the link and you do the taco donation, you can make me drink this nasty shit. The love of my life Desi got me, creme de valette. But yeah, you just go to the taco fund, throw Swevens in there, and I have to drink the nasty stuff. That's my lot in life, Caleb. It's what I was born to do, apparently. All right, let me find a nice picture I can put on this video. Dirty stuff. No, that's a picture of me with Hayden and Ewan. Picture with me and Ashley. That's all the stuff we're gonna get autographed. What's Dazzy with that? Oh, it's here somewhere. Oh, there we go. All right, let me get a window cap. There we go. You guys can see that. And that's Finn. Episode currency. Yeah, I try to spend as much as I can. Ben knows I'm going to get to you as soon as I show this picture off. Can I make that bigger? But yeah, there's me in the Beskar armor costume that I wear. I've got much more, but that was the first one I can get my hands on here. So yeah, this is what I use for the parades and stuff like that. Things of that nature. So yeah, this is the way. Shit is heavy too. Yeah, this is what I use for the charity stuff. And then we get a bunch of stuff autographed and things of that nature. So that's what we use MegaCon for too. We get a bunch of stuff like signed by like, you know, Tamora Morrison, who I got to hang out with, you know, Boba Fett and stuff, and I got to hang out with Johnny from Cobra Kai, and that was really cool. We get all this stuff. We talked to the celebrity. Actually got one of our braces for the ACS and stuff. So yeah. Oh God. All right, I think the stroke's over. You know, for Snack Attack, just for you being just amazing. I know it's just super chats. And God. Oh. I'm going to do a nasty shot of the Violet Day and be miserable because, well, you deserve it, buddy. This stuff is the strangest. Yes, you can get a Ross for Israel Family Adventures. I've got to recover from the super chats that I just got. Mary J, you just missed it. MegaCon will be in April next year. Oh, you're recovering from surgery too. What is everybody having surgery for all of a sudden? What the fuck is going on? All right, this is nasty, vile stuff that I'm drinking for our good friend Snack Attack that just did $500 in super chats to you, buddy. Holy shit! Oh fuck, folks! In the bone. It's in the bone. It's in the bone. Oh, that is some vile stuff. Yeah, let me finish Benos because I got majorly sidetracked here. All right, let me get back to Benos. Oh my God, what is happening? All right, let me finish Benos and I'll get you squared away next there, Israel Family Adventures. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I just got super chatted to the goddamn moon. Snack Tech, you're a fucking legend, dude. What do you mean you get all your teeth extracted? What the fuck? I mean, besides when I was in the as an Army Ranger, like, you know, like swamp water and stuff. I don't know. Do you think it's possible to unlock Malak and no Zetas but Darth Revan at Relic 9? With Revan at 9, yes. That would be an interesting endeavor there, Snack Attack. Darth Revan at Relic 9 for the Malik event would kind of go hard, man. I think you would have no difficulty with that. But it's still a manipulation thing, so it's more, you'll easily resist and have an easier time with it. I don't know if you would need the Zeta if you had him at Relic 9 for the Malik event. As long as you know what you're doing, right? You know, just kill the droids, which you will do quite easily at Relic 9. I think you'd be fine. Well, I mean, a snack attack, I mean, is what he does. Yeah, I think you'd be fine, man. Because the Darth Revan side of it, you just kill the droids and built up your stacks, and then, yeah. I know the finale of Andor tonight, no spoilers. I can't wait. You got P coming on me waiting for it. Yeah. Yeah, I yes, I go through it. Holy shit. All right, let me snack attack. Let me finish Benos here. All right. Holy shit. Wow. Shock. Yeah, I mean, anything 7 or higher, you should be okay on that one. Israel Family Matters. I mean, 9 really, but you got to take Revan to 9 for the Leviathan capital ship anyway. So he's knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone with that Relic 9. We have Darth Malgus. We got the boys. Very nice, Benos. You got the boys, so you're getting those rewards. I like that a lot. Let's look at your UFUs. You got a lot of good GLs here. Actually, no, let me go back up here. We don't have JNK. Do we have a kitty? We have a Commander Kitty. JMK's on the board for you too, so that's a possibility. I'm just doing 2 ground pound teams right now. Then I'll, yeah. No, just in general, you know my policy, Mary J. Holy shit. I'm just looking at your stuff here, Benos. Yeah, we got you got to go get JMK, but you have to commit to that. But I don't know if that. I'm just giving you an option as something you want to commit to. Looks like you're going for Leviathan. Yes, good. I like the Leviathan play. So get Leviathan. Should go for GMK. You want to go gas next? Yeah, you can go get gas. If you want to do Leviathan as your main thing and then go get gas afterwards, I'm totally down with that. All right. Now that I've fully recovered from Snack Attack, have some P dribble out of me with a $500 in super chats. If anybody would like to buy me a taco today, just go to the link. It's in the description of the video, and I'll do the shoeies and the Violette and stuff. If you want to buy me a taco, go to the link in the description at the top of YouTube and Twitch. That being said, we're doing Ross reviews. If you need a Ross review, you don't have to do anything for it. If you want to throw a tip in the tip jar for the taco, fine, feel free. If not, that's fine. I'll still look at your stuff. Yeah, I like the Leviathan play. I like the gas play. So Leviathan gas, okay. Then what do you want to do? I think you go JMK after that, man. You've got Cat sitting there, and if you just commit to it, and you kind of like the JMK play. Let me look at your UFAs though first before I fully commit to you doing that. Let's wait on that. What I would like you to do is get Gats, get Leviathan, get your UFU team with Terran Malicos, who's just sitting there begging for some loving. You could get Starkiller too. That would give you a lot of good counters since you got the GLs. Yeah, I think in the long term, I mean, if you want to go for that, that's fine. But I think Cal, Sear, Terran Malicos, and then getting a Starkiller gives you 2 teams that we repeatedly use as counters against GLs in GAC and stuff. But yeah, getting Malicos up, dude. Malicos is a monster, dude. Another thing you saw me in the last 3v3 round, we used him to absolutely destroy the new Vader team with the clones. And he's really the only one that can do it because he throws rocks, people get smashed, and then they die. It's nice. Starkiller would be a nice addition, but if you wanted to go maybe Malicos, Leviathan, Gas, then afterwards, if you wanted to go Darkside Mandos before you did Starkiller, I would be okay with it. We are going to need to work on the lifters for your SLKR. I don't know where you are with Darkside Ray, and also we need to get her up and running for your team. No, I kind of like this. Okay, yeah, so Leviathan, Gas, Malicos, and then you can decide if you want to go JMK as your next GL, or if you want to go Starkiller. You know, I think that would be a kind of a... Yeah, Malicos, man, I'm telling you, man, he is a monster, dude. We use him all the time, and like Ray counters, Lord Vader counter, he destroys, dude. Now you'll need Seer and Cal and them with him, but yeah, I would farm Darkside Ray with your. I would definitely do that. If you have her at 260, finish her off because she is a night and day difference for your SLKR. That allows SLKR to go kill Jabba, and you keep all your banners. It allows you to take on anything with any kind of Ezra bullshit. That just completely wipes that out. I think Ray is a priority too. Yeah. The Leviathan, finishing Darkside Ray, go get your gas, get your UFOs, then go in JMKs, I think is the play. Oh my god. I'm still recovering from Slack Attack. He really put the pain on me. Oh my god. No, get those guys up. Seer, Malicos, Cal. Yeah. I'm telling you, it is a team of teams, dude. I use it all the time in 5v5 and 3v3. It's fantastic. Malicos is disgusting. Now you'll need to get some really good hard pipe and hitting offense mods on him, but once you do and he goes to, you need to take him to Relic 8, but when he gets there, dude, he will effing destroy shit, dude. All right, let me go, and Benos, anything you need moving forward with modding stuff, you can go to my Discord, you can message me and I'll get you squared. This looks really good. I like the plan, dude. It's a good plan. All right. We'll do it the old-fashioned. We got Israel Family Adventures. Yeah. If you have any questions on it, anything like that, just message me. Anybody I've done a roster review for, you're more than welcome to square away. I got you. I got you. No, I got you, Israel. I got you. Mola Liza. He's hiding in the old Mola Liza. All right, 3.8 million. Let's see what Israel wanted me to look at. Nothing in general, so I'll look at a couple things, get you going here. Let's kind of see what we got going on here. No GL. Let me look at your ships, because you might have gone hard on ships. No. But we do have some capital fleets. You have to see it last. Are we going for SLKR? I'm assuming here, bud. We've got first order almost right there. Oh, I see. We put in the chat as soon as I said it. Alexandre Locoste says hello. Love that. Welcome, first time chat. Welcome. All right, so SRKR. How are we looking for Darkside Ray? I know you're near Conquest. I know it gives me the vapors too. totally fine with you getting an SLKR. Finalizer. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Okay, so get the finalizer. Okay. So we got SLKR locked in. Good. 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 Hey, John Rohrer. We went from Twitch to the YouTubes. John Rohrer. We just had our good friend Snack Attack just throw 500 bones in the super chat and gave me a stroke. Holy shit. Still stroking out from that. Stroke it, stroking. Well. Close on GL Ray too. This gear. The finalizer. Oh, that's for SLKR. SLKR. Then where do we want to go from here? Let's look at your oofies. We're a ways away on Star Killer. We're a ways away on a lot of stuff there. So let's ignore oofies again. Oh, really? The old Twitch of the... You're going to start the C event today? Very nice, Alex. I'm kind of thinking since you've got CLS unlocked, you could go. Tell me what you think about this Israel Family Adventures. You could go. I'm not really seeing anything like top of my head that just makes me go, right? You could go for gas. You want to go for him. We'll put gas on the board. You have CLS. Let's look at the rest of your rebels and stuff. Oh, pretty good actually. Yeah. You could go Jedi Knight Luke into Jabba Leia. Yeah, I like the Rey play. You'll need to work on Ben. You're gonna have two lifters you're gonna work on. If you're gonna work on SLKR and you're gonna do Rey, you're gonna need the two lifters, and that's gonna take you some time. But getting the GLs at your level would be fantastic. But also Darkside Rey and Ben Solo will really make a difference in those two GLs. So if you want to do those two, that would be fantastic. Again, I'm just giving you some options here, Israel Family Adventures, because you're at that kind of point where, okay, we got a lot of good starting points, right? We got to start thinking a meta ship, so we've got to start thinking Executor. That's the easiest one to go for in the beginning, right? Looks like you've done some work on your bounty hunter stuff here, not a lot. So bounty hunters, you could go gas, bounty hunters, Executor, you know. You wanted to, and then get SLKR, get Rey, and then you can go gas, like the gas play, or you can go hard into Jabba Leia. Now let's leave GL Luke for the third GL we get. If we go Jedi Knight Luke, we want to get Jabba because you get the Smuggler's Run 2 and other stuff from him. Yeah, his if you were to go Luke into Jabba and then just not only work on your Hutt Cartel, but your bounty hunters for your ships and then go Executor, that would be really good. On the addition of SLKR and Rey, it'll be a while before you get the lifters for them, but Jabba is a self-contained team and he is so good in so many places and getting you extra resources. That would be really good. And then, yeah. And then you can work on bounty hunters and Executor, Jabba, Hutt Cartel. Get all that correct, squared away. And in between that, if you wanted to farm, say like a gas or something like that, I would be fine with that too, because you're pretty close on that. Yeah, I would say, yeah, let's wait on the gas then a little bit then. it's not going anywhere. You've got the characters pretty close. I'd rather you do the resources into some stuff that'll really make a big. If you're getting close, you're 3.8 million. You're getting close to Conquest. Having Ray, having SLKR, getting an Executor up and running, because that's crystals and fleet. So I'd like to see you work toward that. So if we get Jabba, Bounty Hunters, you know, your Ray, your SLKR, that kind of stuff, that's going to help you tremendously. Jabba's going to help you tremendously in Conquest too. That's all right. I would wait on the gas one until you get those done first. Gas isn't going anywhere, but I'd rather you do that. No, we're not doing remons again. Get out of here, Hermit Fulgrim. You're really bringing a lot of painful memories today there, Hermit Fulgrim. What's going on with you today, bud? So yeah, I think that's kind of your direction here. SLKR, want to get Ray, sure. And then we go Jedi Luke into Hut Cartel, Bounty Hunters, get your Executor, get your Jabba. And that's just going to help you get crystals in fleet. It's going to have a Jabba. You get the Smuggler's Run 2. He's awesome in TB. He's awesome in Conquest. He's really awesome in GAC. I think that would be really good. So 3 GLs going into hard mode conquest. On top of everything else, I think that would really set you up. Get your fleet, get those crystals, get Jabba. Those other GLs, I think will be really good. Then after that, you can go for like gas, stuff like that. Bad Batch is your next project. I'd rather see you get a gas for a Bad Batch, unless you're gonna go hard into Vader and the new stuff. Bad Batch itself is really not going to do anything unless you're going Lord Vader. Don't get me wrong, Bad Batch is fine, but if you want to do new Bad Batch, is that what you're referring to for the raid? Sure, but again, these are just suggestions, Israel. You go whichever one. If you, as I said, if you just said to me right now, Ranger, I want Night Sisters, but God damn it, it's your game. You go get those Night Sisters. But if you really want to get a Bad Batch, but overall, there's a lot of opportunities and directions you can go with this. You just have to pick that path. I've given you a few paths here, whichever one works for you in your mind that you seem would be the most fun. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of directing Bounty Hunters, Hut Cartel, Jabba. You'll get Jedi Luke. You can get your Executor. That gives you, with those 2 GLs you're about to finish up with SLKR and Ray, that would give you some powerful stuff at your level for GAC. I think 3 GLs, some Bounty Hunters, along with everything else you got, and an Executorius. Yeah, you eventually go get Jedi Cal. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you're saying I also want, but I think you need to stay a little bit more focused on whichever path you want. Which, again, if you want to just stop and just get Bad Batch, fine. But, you know, fully commit to it. So, yeah. Again, these are just suggestions. You do whatever you want, Israel. Your account. I support your decisions. Yes, thank you for letting me look at that. Still recovering from the $500 in super chats. Old Sticky, the ickiest, the stickiest, Israel. Does you want to talk it up with the old boy, Rick James? For your truth. Now that you mentioned, I think I'm bleeding inside my chest. Holy moly. Well, it's been a day of days here, skewers. Holy shit. Good googly googly. And in 30 minutes, I'll go try to get my ass kicked in the Night Arrow event. That'll be fantastic. Rick James, bitch. Thank you, Israel family. If you need anything else, just join our Discord and you can message me anytime. Well, Big Ninja, we're going to find out. Good to see you there. Yeah. Yeah, Chappelle's show was the memes back in our day. But then he comes in and I'm like, look, bitch, I'm Rick James. Slapped him. Oh, Charlie Murphy. Yeah, I've got tier 5 and 6 3-starred. I don't know how I pulled that shit off. I got lucky with the RNG. Well, I did make hundreds of attempts. But I gotta get that tier 4 one. The tier 4 one because Relic 5 Schmade. I'm hoping Disguise Clone Trooper makes a difference in that fight and we can get that. Beating it, yes, but I like the 3-star because just simming this and not thinking about it anymore would be really nice. Yes, that's what Dave Chappelle does, man. All right. Anybody else needs a mini roster review? You know the deal. Put your ally code in. Anybody wants to drink me the nasty stuff or donate to the Ranger Needs a Taco Fund, go to the top of the description of the video and you can throw some clink clink and I'll do the drink. But outside of that, we're chilling. We're answering your Swgoh questions. If you haven't given your greetings, say hi and I will shout you out. Big giant shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Snack Attack. Holy Jesus. I'm gonna lie, skewers. He came out of me when I saw those. That's unbelievable. Unbelievably kind and generous. Thank you, Snack Attack, again. Really, humbly thank you. I will use that for good. Some costume upgrades with that Mooney. I don't have much left, but there's a few things I'd like to do, so I'm gonna get that. I may do that. Which clones? You got to be a little bit more. You talk about the new clones. I don't know for sure. Jedi Revan, can you give me 10 minutes to upgrade my roster? A little review. I can look at your stuff real quick, Jedi Revan. I mean, we looked at it here recently, but if you want to show off your new stuff and have me look at it, you got it. Oh, Snack Attack says no problem. No problemo. It's the La Vista, baby. All right. I don't know if there is an ideal. I mean, Vader's going to go first because it's Schmader. I think right now I've got Skies will go first, and I kind of like that about him. What I got you at? 282. We got to do some more slice. I'm gonna have the support guy. I don't know if I don't like Disguise Clone Trooper being faster at CX2. Apo is going to be slow because he's just a Vader, probably Disguise Clone. We still got to see what Scorch does too, so I don't have a final answer yet for you. But if he's a tank, it depends on what he does as a tank, right? But it'd probably be somewhat slow. But I think if you get Disguise Clone Trooper throwing thermals and stuff right after Schmader, because I'm going to try to get him around 330, 340. And see if I can get him to pop off immediately. Not for the damage, it's just for the debuffs and stuff, right? Have CX2 go do his thing, right? Get the team up and running, and then really buff up Appa, who goes in and just smacks the shit out of things. Yeah, see, for Appo, what's his speed right now? He is 282 as well. I'm going to try to get him around 300 once all said and done. Again, more slice mats. I just don't have them. But I like Appo going after the other two do their stuff. He gets at the buffs and stuff, and then he does that big hard pipe hitting AoE. Pretty nice. So yeah, I don't know. Let's wait till we get Scorch and we get it all laid out in front of us, Big Ninja, that we can figure out, you know, which way we're going to be going. GKR says, I'm so close to upgrading Slave 1 star Invader ship to 5 and get Kylo Faz and First Order Stormtrooper ship. Very nice. Very good. Very good. Yes, yes, good. Fantastic. Yeah, they was. What? See, for Apple, because of that AoE hit, I went less. I was all about the damage on him right now. He's at 9,935. His special offense, I'm sorry, 10,266. Now I still have to finish slicing him to get a little bit more buff on the damage. But the other big thing for him too was that stun, which is really important for him. And I've got his potency at 100%, which was no easy feat considering he has like no potency, which is like, what? The hard pipe hitting reference. That's right. I'm gonna get to work on the homes here. There is no us. Your LA privileges are revoked. You be gone, you stay gone. No problem with it. I got that damn song in my head. Da 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 da. All right. We're just answering questions and stuff until 20 minutes from now. Yes, this good. There it is. Execute all the things. We'll see, skewers. We're gonna see if we can get this last 3 stars. We've got 1 star and beaten it, but I would love to be able to just to sim. Watch them pull a fast one and I have to do them all over again. I'm just gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Like, wait a minute. Didn't I beat this shit already? You're gonna make me do it all over again? I'm just gonna cry. Hopefully with the sky, it's Clone Trooper. There. We shall see. We shall see if I can pull it off. Because my sweet... I still gotta do Conquest today. Actually, I need to do a battle while we're just sitting here. Let's use the new... let's see. Sector... What is it? Win 15 battles with Star Schmader surviving. Yuck. Is that the new Bad Batch? Target practice? I think so. It sounds like a crosshair. No. I need the basic and no Terminator gain Zeta on Lord Vader, so only make them. Where should you put it? I need a basic and no Terminator gain Zeta on Lord Vader, so it's Lord Vader. Finish your GL. There's no debating that. You need all the goodies on them. I gotta figure out who the hell does target practice? I'm having a brain fart moment. Who does target practice? And Swgoh. Oh, it's a Mega Fugitive. It is a team. I was right. I was looking at the wrong person. All right. She does the target practice. But we want to do that first. And we'll throw that up. Getcha. You got to get victories with them anyway, so this is not the best team to be using right now. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Where's the target practice? How's it the other Omega? Omega Fugitive or just it's regular Omega, right? Oh, yuck. Yuck. Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Can I get a nice little, let's see here, input and let's quick. I cannot, for the love of Christ, get. Damn it. Can I get any data discs that aren't diarrhea? All right, let's get the other bad batch in there. You, and you. Oh, look, they're going first, and they are kicking my ass. Oh, look. Why do you get to do that? Why is this happening? That is such trash. I hate Phoenix teams because of that. I didn't need the goddamn debuff or thing. Ugh. Here, you have that. What does the target? What? I hate that they do that, man. It's so annoying. I know, I hate that Phoenix team when they do that, man. They just go again and again and again. It's like, no, CG, that can't be a thing that happens, man. Seriously. Now I gotta go back and clean that up. All right, how many target practices did we get? Not bad, 76. Why is it always Star Killer teams, man? Yes, go first. Kill everything. Yes, take all your turns. It's cool. I didn't really want to take any turns. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Just beat his ass. Now that will not stun them, but target practice. Finish it. Or don't finish. They're going to kill us. They make it to where if you don't use a GL here on these teams, you're just not. And I hate it. Oh my. Well, the good news is we are still flying high. And he's back to full, and we're screwed. Look at this. Look at this trash. I didn't need. Oh my god. I didn't need target practice. I would not use this team against this team. Crap. Yeah. Yep. Any defensive up 60 times. I mean, that's not bad. Let's see. And we only got 11 from that, so there's no point whatsoever. We only need to do 10 more battles with the but okay. Okay. Let's use the Queen Armadillo. We can use it once here. All right, let's try this again. They want to kill him. Okay. Okay, Star Killer and Ben Den now. What's next? Didn't I tell you the UFU stuff? You got Star Killer and Ben Den. Didn't we say your UFUs and stuff? What about your seer and all that? A Inquisitor. Let me see what I gotta use on this. I gotta use defeat an enemy with CCC Apo and with a Mega Fiji to survive. Yep. Defeat. We got the enemies on the gold path, so we don't have to stay on the gold. Some of these fates, man, are just gross. I hate them. You know, let's just keep the Inquisitor train going here. Why not? Nope, go get him. Oh, 900 turns. You're not doing your big horse shit. Get out of here. Yep, get him out of there. Or not. Cool. Next. They're doing bullshit. Ugh, Conquest. It does the heart not good. Right, great. We're making progress. Whoopee. Yippee! And you're gonna die from. Let's do. Not really knocking any feats out per se, but we are making progress. And progress is what our pilgrim is doing. He is adapting. He is honing his technique. Oh, crack, crack, crack. All right. How much time do I have? Yuck. Okay. So we want to do the new Vader team here with Apo. Let's clear them off. They've done good work for us. Lord Schmader and the boys, get in there and do some work for us. That's right. There was in living color. Let me tell you something. Disguise Trooper. We got to get Schmader in. There he is, and we'll throw Darth Schmader in there because no tank. I know it's dangerous, but dodge. Not supposed to do that. Is it going to kill with him? Of course it is. Awful. Caustic I would like. Let me look at inventory. Do I have caustic? I mean, the green one doesn't really do me any good here, but it doesn't hurt to have. What is that? For you, then I too. You gotta have Lord Schmader or Darth Schmader survive. All right, focus on Anakin. Yeah. Here, eat this. Oh, you fell over. Okay. Then
Just like
Yuck. Throwing spitballs at these guys. Nothing.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now.
All right.
I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like
Get our next round of SM33. All right, do this. Okay. I got 2 minutes. What was the thing for today? Right, error should be coming around the corner here in a moment. Why is this giving me two? Is it on the episode track? What are you talking about? Sear, Cal, Malicos, you know, that kind of stuff. Get your Malicos team up, buddy. I don't know why this is being weird. It says I have quest completed, but these are all locked. Then it goes here, then it goes here. Okay. Getting a little scared. All right, well, let me make this run on this error battle, then we'll get you to your Jet Knight Revan. Promise, folks, we would try to do the thing. Gotta do the thing. Oh, time to order. Okay, so we can sim all these. Oh, nice. Get all the goodies. These are just extra shards for us. Now, the big thing is, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's put on auto. I have to restart. Okay. I lied. It's I had to restart. I just didn't realize it. Ugh. I don't know if it's still going to be bugged or Big Ninja. We're going to find out. All right, let's do this bad. Well, here, let's try this again. This time we will do it together. All right. Now remember, we have a very cruddy doo-doo Darshmi. Right? Rocky T. Just gives herself health and protection back and like nothing. There it is. God. Vent is awful. Dodge. All right, let's see what happens with Jakusta New here. All right, she's whipped it out. All right, so we can beat it. We're just going to, oh, no. 2. All right. So we did beat it. It was a little bit easier. That extra damage and stuns and stuff makes a difference. Didn't quite get lucky with the 3 stars. So, okay. But we did beat it. So there we go. Need to go spend some cash. Go to the store. All right, we need to get this, this. Those are all bad. Those. That. Yep. Okay, and now we can. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to get to yours, Jedi Revan. Just give me a second. I'm just getting this squared away. Hold on, I'm in the zone, brother. All right, so we got that knocked out of the way. We were close to having that last star, but I'll take. You can only get one attempt at it, and I'm not wasting crystals. We'll see if it does bug out and we get to do it again. So, okay, got that done. Conquest I'll finish later. Okay, let's get Jedi Revan squared away here. Thank you for the patience, Jedi Revan. Wanted to try to knock that out before anything crazy happened. All right. Get in the zone, auto zone. Okay. Got weapon. I'll run a mask we looked at before. Good. Boba Fett's coming along. Tide Vance is coming along. Yeah, it did make it easier. I still wasn't able to 3-star. I got 2 stars, Owie. It makes a big difference. His stun and his stuff made a big difference. We one-shot it. So he does make, for me, he made a big difference. Again, it's going to be different now. My guys are 9 and stuff, but it made a huge difference. He didn't survive the gun throw, so that's just RNG. Gotta dodge it. I have no control over that, but we got 2 out of 3, so. All right. Coming along on the mods, very nice. Okay. Ships are looking good. Yeah, what else in 3? Yeah. What else in 3 is right? Nice. No, we're going for 4. Looking pretty good here, man. This is looking really good, dude. Yeah, SLKR, Darth Revan, and then you can go into CLS, Jedi Luke and stuff, and do some light side stuff. I'm okay. Oh, we did say Bounty Hunter. Those are looking good. Look at that. That's Boba Fett 7-star, Mando 7-star, nice. Reef 7-star. You got Bushi to 7-star. Well, I mean, First Order's, well, there's him. Ready to rate this by power. That's got pretty decent speed. Six, so we'll have to wait and see once he's up and running. Yep, this is coming along beautifully. That's looking pretty good, man. Sith Empire, Darth Revan, get your bounty hunters up, then you can go CLS and Jedi Luke into Jabba and stuff, man. I kind of like this Jedi Revan. This is coming along very nicely, my friend. Yes. Some very fine work here, Jedi Knight Revan. Ships are coming along nicely, too. I like that, too. This is getting good. I like it a lot. You're doing good work there, my friend. I like it. No, I don't want Gemini. I want... God, I hate this new update. They keep trying to make me use the AI. I don't want to talk to the AI. When to talk to the AI, I would set it up. I don't want to. Damn it, Jen. Oh, I didn't check mod depression. No, that's looking really good, Janet Revan. For any specific questions, do not be shy, my friend. Message me in Discord. All right, we got to look at mods for mod depression. Anything even... Look at that. Breaks the heart. Okay, now that is a tenacity. Janet Revan, you're welcome anytime, my friend. It is my honor and pleasure to do that for you. He wants to talk to me about my extended car warranty. Well, now the rest of these break the heart, but that does have tenacity, and I'm gonna probably not gonna hit, but you know, what do you want me to do? All right, let's do the mod depression. Oh, we can. What did I want to waste these on? Disguise. Let's get him faster first. And actually, we can do this. Roll the mod. Roll the mod. Let's see what happens. I'm going to keep this for now, even though it rolled a sweat. You know my policy, but yeah, which one's got it? Let's go for the pity. No, speed. We were looking for speed. Hit speed. Why don't you do what I tell you? Damn it. Oh, another miserable day of mod depression. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Really chaps my... Okay. Not what I meant to get, but you don't. Got the Bodhi one. We were doing this one. Clone trooper, anyone? Clones? Can we clones? Clone trooper? Webble fighter! Stop it! Try it again. Okay, this is a goddamn conspiracy. Bad Batch, thank you. I think they just want me to have to do a reroll. Actually, looking at your modding, Jacob, and stuff, you actually are doing pretty well. It is a long process, man. You just have to continuously grind it on mods. It's all RNG, which one hits when soon. So, yeah. Your modding, you're on point with your modding and stuff. I didn't see anything in your modding that made me go, besides one or two things I noticed and stuff, but outside of that, you're fine. Mods are one of those things, even at my level, I'm constantly working on it. I'm constantly slicing. I'm constantly yelling and screaming. Because it never works out the way we want it to. and it's just moving mods, slicing them, making this, if they're not hitting, then getting rid of them out of your inventory. And then, you know, I would say, you know, for your modding, start with your GLs and legendaries and then everything else, right? So, but it just takes time. You just have to keep slicing and hitting and slicing and seeing if you can get those speed mods with the speed and the offense with the offense and stuff that you need. It takes time. So looking at what you had, you're doing pretty solid, in my opinion, Jacob. You're doing just fine, partner. All right, we'll go to the bottom of the hour here. Any final call for questions, stuff like that? If anybody wants to buy me a taco, now is the time. Not, that's fine too. Get your final call, question stuff in. Now remember, I will be streaming tonight, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, with the lovely ladies, the Desi Jingle Schnurf Schnurf and the Ouchie Dumplings. And we're going to do some Baldur's Gate 3. You guys really love us doing that. I'm running my character as Captain America. I mean, yeah, I mean, for your level, that's really good, dude. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I looked at your mods and you're doing fine, but doing absolutely fine. Yeah, John Roar, or you did them a while ago and forgot that you put your mods on your geos. Is that what you did, John? Yes, first time chat from True Owns People says you know. I was not still bugged. Didn't they say they will fix it? They did. We don't know if it's been fixed or not. I didn't see any patch notes or anything. Now we could get a patch, but I haven't seen anything. We'll know tomorrow, right? If it has been or not. Like if they like the silently nerfed it and stuff. So yeah. Does it? Let me look. I didn't notice that. Hold on. Where is it? No, mine says 23 hours. So I guess they didn't fix it. Yeah, so if it's going to reset into a... Hey, they didn't fix it. Yay, we get some more goodies. Hey, man, if it takes them it takes them it takes them a hot minute, I ain't complaining, man. As hard as this goddamn thing is. Are you kidding me? The hundreds and hundreds of attempts I've had to do this. John, it's the geos. Get those mods off the geos and go with okay mods on the geos and put them on better characters. Yes, I do think the gas bundle is worth it. Let's look at it. Any Lightspeed bundle is worth it, in my opinion. Now this one's pricey, but look at what you're getting. That is extraordinary. That is an extraordinary value. And you get the ships. That's an extraordinary value for gas. Yeah, it's pricey, but for what you get for $47, all characters 7 stars and Relic 3, that is extraordinary. What's my GP? Are you asking me how much I bet True Owns People? Well, I don't want to toot my own horn, but there you go. Yeah, the ships too. I mean, that's an extraordinarily good light bundle. I don't know who's crap talking it. I mean, no, it's subjective, Snack Attack. I'm not buying shit for Remon. He failed me long ago. Never helping that man again. Because I've helped him multiple times for free, and goddamn. I'm a day one player, True Owns, and I do make investments in this game. So yeah, it takes a while. But I'm a day one player, so it's kind of hard to gauge, right? So coming up on 10 years I've been doing this. So yeah. I don't know why that gets crap talked. You get ships, characters at Relic 3 for the gas event, which is one of the most insane events that I've ever participated in. 18 hours straight of streaming on that son of a bitch. Hell no. That is an extraordinarily good value. I mean, if people think it's bad, I'm not going to argue with them because, again, it's subjective. Price point, value is all subjective. So if you want to say it sucks, sure, but if you can afford it and you can get it, I mean, sweet mother of Christ. All those characters and ships. Okay. He pops in now and then. He stopped playing the game, I think, Hermit Fulgrim, but he still comes in. Yeah, I don't know why you would talk crap about that. That is, I mean, any Lightspeed, any of these bundles are just extraordinary. I mean, the value you get for these characters going straight to 7-star and Relic 5 is insane. Like this, you get the TIE Defender. I mean, oh my God, they're just too good. Lightspeed bundles are good. The only drawback to Lightspeed bundles is if you are not prepared, you get ahead of your skis on modding and Zetas. But that's a nice thing to have when you're not fucking around with Kyrotex or signal data or salvage and all the gear pieces on top of that. So yeah. Ren2G said, did you see all the new Platoon characters? What do you mean, Ren2G? Yeah, yeah. If we need to start a Jacob needs shit, maybe someone could buy it for Jacob. If I could, I would, bro. I'm broker than a broke big dog. I get the Jedi Van one this time because I missed the Lady one for, yes, got Jabba's Entourage. Very nice. Oh, yes, Jabba's your first GL is extraordinarily good. True, owns people. But I did not see what you were referencing, Ren2G. I've been streaming for the last 3 hours. Oh, for ROT Ops, I did not see that. No, I have not seen it. I have not had a chance to do anything but get up and do my thing and then start streaming. I've been doing this for many hours. I'll try to go look at it afterwards. I know I'll have a lot of them because I got a lot of new Relic 9s. We've done a lot of them. Ramon's roster will require a goddamn miracle. Let's just be honest there. But no, I think Lightspeed bundles are extraordinarily good. They just are. It's just which one you need and stuff. And I couldn't be more on the bandwagon of Lightspeed bundles. But with the caveat, you got to be careful with them. Having all those characters with no Zetas and mods and stuff can hurt. But you're not... That's a nice problem to have when that's all you got to work on is Zetas and mods. It takes time, but a lot of your resources can go to that because you're not partnering around with other resources. All the new tunes are now ops tunes. No shit. Well, I'm going to be doing quite a lot of good stuff for my guild because look at all those Relic 9s and stuff. They're going to love me. Oh, I have questions for the group for the BG3 stream. Oh, well, you want to ask it now or you want to wait till tonight? Snack Attack, I'll look at your roster for the rest of your life, man. What do you need help with, man? Of course I'll do that. Are you kidding me? You did $500 in Super Chats today. Did I give you a massage while I'm doing it? But you said you didn't want one. Pop that ally code in there, brother. It's the least I can do. You have unlimited lifetime supply of roster views with that shit. Finn's always on vacation. Let's just be real, man. Yeah, you got to be kind of aware of that, Jacob, but it's always nice to work on stuff and, you know, and if you're not close, yeah, throw your ally code in. You may have to do like the other guys did, like put 3 numbers at a time or add some stars or something into it because you're on YouTube Snack Attack. Yeah, that came out. Yeah, I can't remember. Bad Batch was like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. So I know Desi got it because that's what she was waiting for to finish Lord Schmader. He was just on vacation, Ray Rock. It was for last week was Karma's birthday, and he took her on vacation for her birthday. All right, Snack Attack. If you put your ally code in, it's not showing. So do 3 numbers at a time, my friend. YouTube does that. It will not, if it thinks you're trying to give me like a phone number or something. Because of all the hackers and spam bots and stuff. So just do 3 numbers at a time in YouTube if you could, please. Mary J, you just had all your teeth extracted. Of course your face hurts. Go eating soup for the next couple days. God bless you, Hermit. Ugh. Mary J. There we go. That's the ticket. 470. That's wrong. Okay, let's try again. 451. Okay. Let's take a look at Snack Attack. Goodness gracious. The Senate, Geonosis, the Wookiees. Ooh, I saw that, Ahsoka. I noticed that. And you said you're going for Balin. I'm not even going to try to talk you out of that. He's an extraordinarily good character. So we know you're working on Balin. Speed order looks good. Let's see how you've got no GML. Spot checking here. Ezra's really fast. That's good. It's at the Eternal at 890. That's fine. Oh, that's okay. I-73. Oh, look at that damage. Fantastic. Just fantastic. Ezra's your fastest. What's his speed? Got him at 357. Doing good work, my friend. I'm trying to get my Ezra to that speed, but the game keeps effing me in the butt. And Ahsoka. Okay. Speed order looks good. Not seeing anything wrong. You got the bros at 9. That's fantastic. And we said you're going for Balin. Let's see how you're doing on that. Geonosis apparently. They survived the genocide and had representation, apparently, during war. No, I think you get your mallet before you get gas. Right, Jedi Revan? So, yeah, you're on the right path. That's all you dick. He says those early guys are going to be so awesome in Hop TV. I know, right? I know, that's true. What else did he do? No, he doesn't. He's done too many times where I would have been kind to him, but he was never kind to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing that game, Hermit Fulgrim. So we're going for Balin. We have Shin Hati. We have Merrick. Okay, good. Okay, yep. Balin looks really good. And you're going to need the Midnight Sister stuff. You got that squared away. Good. Yeah, Balin for sure. Where do you go after Balin, though? You do have Dark Side. Let me look at your Opus. Did you have her? Not quite Ray ready. But you have Ben, that's nice. So when you get Ray, you're going to have Ben for it. That's a nice defensive team to have there, brother. If you wanted to go, or if you're going to wait for the pack for... I mean, her pack's out right now, but yeah. Because you're a newer player, Jedi Revan, what do you expect? You just started. Eventually, you'll be the one that's going, oh, I remember those days like that. All right, Jacob. Good to see you, my friend. Gotcha, brother. Yes, welcome. Anytime, man. We do these every day at this time. Not just these days, but every day. And then on Wednesday night and Friday stuff, I do my JC. So come in, have fun. Yes. I don't want to give a mouse a cookie. I don't want to wait that. We have Malikos already. I mean, Ray's on the board. You have Ben. That would be a really nice team for you. But I kind of like Balin a little bit too. Yeah, finish Balin. You want to go for Ray afterwards? That would be good. How are you looking on ships? We need to start working on the profanity. That's the profanity. Let me make sure. I have Leviathan Executor. We do need to get the profanity going. We're looking on Webbles. Oh, you're right there. You got that. It wouldn't be a bad play here to get that third meta fleet, just so when you're doing GAC and stuff, you're not getting cock blocked with that. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you know, on GSC, they smell blood in the water, snack attack, and they're going to be like, mm-hmm, he doesn't have all 3 meta ships. I'm sure you run into that. All right, Jedi Revan, thank you for stopping by, my friend. You're doing great stuff. Be patient, my friend. You're really doing good on your account. It'll come in time, man. You got Revan, you got stuff. It's coming along beautifully. I kind of like, yeah, I think if you went Profundity Leia, that would be really good. Then, you know, once you're ready to go for Resistance, you could. That would be great. Because if you're going to work on Rebels anyway, Leia and Profundity on this roster would be fantastic. But even if Profundity gets a lifter soon, right? You'll be ready for it, right? Yeah, I can look at it, Depressed Wampa. Put your ally code in, you know the deal. Yeah. Balin, Leia, Profundity, I think would be the play here. Because Balin gives you a nice, really good counter with everything else you got going on here. And then you can get that next GL and that next ship, get those two knocked out of the way, and then you can decide on after that. I mean, you can flex. Honestly, you could flex hard. Finish up either rating because you have Ben, so that's on the board. Lord Schmader. Yeah. Whichever one you want to go for. So yeah, Balin I like to play, get Balin. Then I think lay into Profundity, get that last meta ship off the board, get another GL because all that rebel shit's gonna tie in. No, I think that's smart, man. Modding looks great. About checking all your modding and stuff. I haven't seen anything that made me go, oh my god. Yeah, that would be a lot of cool. That'd be really dope. Leia would be great for this. So would Profundity. So would Balin. Yeah. Yeah. Finish Balin, Profundity, then and Leia. All right. Depressed Wampo. What do you mean? Here's something for Ross review. Waiting for Depressed Wampo to put his in. No, listeners, good snack tag, and if you need any help with anything, you're more than welcome to message me or ask for Ross review anytime while I'm online, or if not, you just hit me up in Discord. What am I looking at here? George Z. What do you want? What am I looking at? Here's something for a Ross review. Okay, what am I reviewing? Mini Ross reviews, not full Ross review. I'm not roasting. All right, let me look at your JML. That's not even close to being right. That's wrong. That's wrong in so many ways I can't even express. Ooh, offense crit chance. I haven't seen one of these in long. All right, damage SLKR. I mean, you can do this. Problem with this now, with this, I used to run this kind of thing. Actually, I have 15,000 on my SLKR. Is that you got to go first. You have to poke and stun. If you can't control like Drogon or you can't control Ezra because they're going ahead of you, then you're boned. This Kenobi makes my body and soul hurt. What is this? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm afraid to look at C. All right, C looks okay. No, C fails. Okay. Oh, boy. You haven't changed mods in forever. Why don't we try changing some mods, George Z? I'm going to make a suggestion here because I don't need to see anything else. This is not good. Why don't you look at my GLs and I'll have them modded. And then you can go to your GLs and kind of match that. And then we can look at this again and see if you... Oh, no. No, there wasn't any speed on Sith Eternal, but what was his speed? It was 503. It's actually pretty good, but the health is way too low. I know it's Relic 7, but even at Relic 8, he wouldn't only pick up another 10,000 maybe. That C ain't doing anything for you. SLKR needs to go speed set, fast, around 10.5 to 11k damage. Got to be healthy and fast so he can do his thing. JMK is completely modded wrong. JML is not even close. So you can drink your meals. You can just well, George Z, you can't just mod them and forget them. They don't work if you just mod them and forget them because they're not modded correctly. If you mod them correctly, then you can forget them. I usually don't go back once I have a character modded correctly, and I don't have to go back and dick it with them. Maybe increase their stats here and there by one mod here and there, but oh no, George Z. Oh no. Snack Attack, did you ever put your ally code in? Yeah, we did. We did yours. Yeah, yeah, we did. Okay. No, to press Wampa. That's who I was looking for. Sorry, Snake. So those that modding completely gave me the vapes. George, what are we doing, George? Is that yours, George? You need to fix your GLs. Please, for me, for the love of God and all that's holy in the world, please fix your mods. Use me as a basis, and please fix them. Are we allies to press swamp? Here we are. Are we friends? You haven't been on forever. You have not. Sure. You have not been on forever. Oh, there's your... Yeah, you have to do the thing and stuff like I told everybody. YouTube's just being silly today. All right, Balin modding for our good friend Depressed Wampa. Let's look at this. Okay, speed health. Okay. Action health. Nope, that works. Merch. Speed's good. Damage looks fantastic on him. Nope, that looks really good. Shin Hati. Nope. That looks outstanding. Sweet Sassy Molassy. That's why I didn't see it. That's right. I forgot that. Probably scrolled right by it. No, this looks fantastic. Someday when I get more mats, I'll be there. What do you think the ideal Balin team in 5v5? I mean, honestly, there's a couple ways of going about it. I mean, I've been using an on there. I mean, you can go dash L3, but I don't like that because Dash can do his own thing. So if you have to, you can. But like, let's look at the mercenaries. Two that I always like on there. Hondo is really good on that team, right? And so is Hondo. Kira is really good on that team. So those two are really good. And also surprisingly Dengar. Hondo for sure is a fourth, but then either Dengar or Kira, depending on which way you want to go. You don't need a tank because Balin's your tank. And those two do. I mean, Hondo builds up. Kira does a lot of good stuff with the tenacity and stuff on the team. You want to do some stuff against the team Dengar. So I see those kind of three as the combination that go in there. And sometimes you'll see L3 Kira or L3 Hondo, but there's really no point of having L3 on there. Again, Balin's doing your tanky tank. So I've seen those as, I kind of like Kira Hondo myself. And there's a Datacron for it right now that really amps up the team and stuff with her tenacity and stuff that she does. It's really nice. And then Hondo's just Hondo, you know. He's behind Balin. He builds up. He locks someone down for you. I think Hondo's a great addition on that. Yeah, Snack Attack next Tuesday after I get all my Datacron stuff. I will always talk about GAC. We do it for 3v3. We'll do it for 5v5. We'll look at our teams. We'll talk about defense and what we're going to keep for offense. But mainly we go over defense, teams we're going to sit on defense and why and things of that nature. And what crons we're using, why we're using them, why the team is made up of the way they are. Some are just self-explanatory, but then there's some like, you know, mercenaries or something along those lines, like what you want to put down. And we'll go over that every next Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on what's going on. All right, with that, I think I am going to end the stream now. Make sure you like and subscribe, thumbs up, all that stuff. If you need me for anything and I'm not streaming, become a Patreon, $5 or more. Patreon's linked in the description of YouTube or on our Twitch channel. $5 a month or more supports me streaming, and you get a lot of goodies, especially my undivided attention as a patron to help you with your stuff. Outside of that, just sit back, relax, have fun, watch the videos all the way through. Join us tonight, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, for me and Desi and Alchie for Baldur's Gate 3. We have a whooping, hollering fun time. It's just a bunch of giggles when we take the game. I'm playing as Captain America right now, so if you want to come join and see, have fun with us, you're more than welcome. So, and then tomorrow, I'll see if I'm doing the Wednesday lunch stream. I probably will be busy outside, so I may not get the lunch stream in for the dad joke. Not to worry, all you psychopaths. I'll get it in for the Wednesday night stream. All right. No, they look really good. Mine are not quite there because I just haven't had the mats to go back and finish slicing them. You know what I'm saying? Shin and all them. I got to get them a little bit faster. I'd love to, but I got to get more mats, and I'm trying to get these other characters done. It just is an endless cycle. So, no, it looks really good, Depressed Swampo. All right, with that, love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Hit me up at Discord if you need anything.